our beautiful book, Short Salah, Humility in Prayer, by Imam Ibn Rajab, rahimahullah. And today we are on the chapter where Ibn Rajab, where we're continuing with the third chapter, where Ibn Rajab talks about the statement of the Prophet ﷺ, where he asks Allah to be a miskin, where he asks Allah to be a needy person. And he praises those who are needy and calls us to love those types of people. And we mentioned last time that the meaning of miskin referred to in these ahadith is not the one that is miskin, needy in money, but the one whose heart is needy to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The one whose heart feels like, I can do nothing without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now today, Ibn Rajab, he's going to mention to us two other terms to correct our perception and elaborate on the term we talked about last time. Ibn Rajab says, and Nasa'i rahimahullah records the hadith of Abu Dhar, radiallahu anhu. Abu Dhar, the companion who Prophet Muhammad said about, that he will live alone and that he will die alone. And of course it happened the way the Prophet said. And Nasa'i records the hadith of Abu Dhar, radiallahu anhu, that the Prophet said, إِنَّ الْفَقْرَ فَقْرُ النَّفْسِ وَالْغِنَى غِنَى الْقَلْبِ. True poverty is the poverty of the self, and true richness is the richness of the heart. In the Sahih, Imam Bukhari records that the Prophet said, إِنَّمَا الْغِنَى غِنَى النَّفْسِ. True richness, it only lies in the richness of the self. So here, again, the Prophet is correcting, changing our perspectives to these two terms. That poverty is not the one that doesn't have money, but poverty is poverty of the soul, meaning I might have a lot of money, but my heart is attached to what I do not have. My heart is attached to what is impermissible. And richness, on the other hand, is the opposite of that. It is not having a lot of money. I might not have a lot of money, but I am content with whatever Allah gave me. I am content with what Allah has made permissible. I go within those boundaries. I don't go beyond them. Ibn Rajab continues, this is why Imam Ahmad, Ibn Uyayna, Ibn Wahb, and a group of the Salaf stated that the poverty that the Prophet ﷺ sought refuge from was the poverty of the self. So you see, for example, when we say in the adhkar of the morning and the evening, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-kufr wal-faqr. Oh Allah, I seek refuge in you from disbelief and from poverty. So they're saying, based on these ahadith, Imam Ahmad and others, they said, what you're seeking refuge from is not monetary poverty, although that is not denied, but mainly it is poverty of the soul. This situation of the soul where you're always aspiring for more of the dunya and you're aspiring behind what is impermissible. Ibn Rajab concludes, hence, the one whose heart is in dire need of Allah, mighty, magnificent, and is humble to Him is a miskin, even if he be rich in monetary wealth. So even if when it comes to money, you are rich, but your heart is in need of Allah, knowing that I can do nothing except with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you are a miskin. This is because the need of the heart must display on the limbs. Even if he has a lot of money, if he's needy in the heart, then his actions between him and Allah Azza wa Jal reflect this neediness. And on the other hand, because it has to be on the inside and outside, that you are needy on the inside to Allah, and on the outside you are needy to Allah. On the other side, Ibn Rajab says, whoever is humble outwardly and displays need, but his heart is not humble, nor is it needy, is an arrogant tyrant. Look, and even if a person on the outside, he looks a little poor, he puts his head down, looks humble, but in his heart, he is not showing need to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, between him and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then this person is an arrogant tyrant. And I recall a statement by Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, rahimahullah, speaking of one of the people of innovation. A person came asking him about him. And so he said, but ya Imam, khushu'uhu, walinuhu. He said, and Imam Ahmad got really angry, that this person, he's talking about how this person is lenient and how he shows he is humble. When this person has changed the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says, don't be deceived by these matters. Rather, the matter is that you be on the truth, and the need of the heart is the true thing that is there. And what we are trying to achieve, the conclusion is, in the statement of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, O the living one, O the one that is in charge of everything. بِرَحْمَتِكَ أَسْتَغِيثُ, I beseech your mercy. أَصْلِحْ لِي شَأْنِي كُلَّهُ, fix for me all of my affairs, and this end point is what we're trying to reach. وَلَا تَكِلْنِي إِلَى نَفْسِي طَرْفَةَ عَيْنٍ, and don't leave me to myself even the blink of an eye. That is the true need of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we are trying to achieve between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَجَزَاكُمُ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا. سُبْحَانَكَ اللَّهُمَّ وَبِحَمْدِكَ أَشْهَدُ أَن لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنتَ أَسْتَغْفِرُكَ وَأَتُوبُ إِلَيْكَ.